It is often the case that we fail to recognize the subtle and understated ways in which our feline companions demonstrate their affection, sometimes even mistaking their quiet attachment for simple indifference. Unlike their canine counterparts, cats will not necessarily greet us with enthusiastic leaps and bounds when we arrive home, nor will they throw a dramatic fit if we are away for even just 1 hour. Watching your cat, one might even begin to wonder if they harbor any real attachment at all, or if you are merely a convenient source of warmth, readily available food, and comforting routine. However, the truth of the matter is that cats are indeed capable of deep, silent, and utterly sincere love, a love that is devoid of unnecessary theatrics or dramatic displays. They do not feel the need to prove anything. Their feelings manifest in everyday, almost imperceptible rituals and gestures. If you truly desire to unlock the secrets held within your cat's heart, all that is required of you is to become a more observant and attentive companion. Let us unveil 11 telltale signs that unmistakably reveal that your cat truly and deeply loves you. After reading this, you might just see your beloved feline friend in an entirely new and illuminating light. Sign number 1. The slow blink. Picture this scene in your mind. Your cat looks directly at you, their eyes soft and relaxed, and then slowly, deliberately, closes their eyelids. They are not looking away from you, nor are they squinting. Instead, they are sending you a non-verbal message, a silent communication that translates to, "I am here, I am calm, and you pose no threat to me." In the realm of animal psychology, this particular gesture is affectionately known as a kitty kiss. It is not a physical touch, but rather an intimate act of profound trust, communicated through a momentary pause and a gentle, reassuring rhythm. If you respond in kind with a slow blink of your own, your cat will very likely repeat the gesture, thereby confirming, "This is not random, it is our special connection, a bond that is unique to us." When you witness that look, know that they are sharing their inner peace and tranquility with you, and cats simply never open themselves up in such a vulnerable way to those whom they do not trust implicitly. Sign number 2. Gentle love bites. Imagine you are relaxing comfortably on the couch or diligently working at your desk, and suddenly, your cat begins gently nibbling on your fingers or your hand. These are most certainly not aggressive bites, but are more akin to playful pinches, delivered with affection. To humans, this behavior might seem somewhat odd or peculiar, but in the feline world, it is considered a genuine form of affection. This is precisely how a mother cat playfully nips her kittens, and how grown-up kittens will behave with each other when they feel particularly close and connected. By engaging in this behavior with you, they are symbolically welcoming you into their pride, their close-knit family circle. You are no longer just a human to them, you are someone whom they can touch without any fear or tension whatsoever. This light nibble is their way of expressing, "I am so comfortable and at ease with you that I can simply be myself, without any reservations." Sign number 3. Sleeping on or near you in the quiet stillness of the room, they silently approach you and settle down comfortably on your legs, your chest, or your stomach. Sometimes, they might even curl up by your head or in the crook of your arm, becoming almost an inseparable part of you. It might initially seem as though they are merely seeking out a warm and comfortable spot to rest. However, it is important to remember that sleep is the most vulnerable state for any predator, regardless of their size or strength. A cat will never choose to rest in a place where they do not feel completely and utterly safe and secure. By choosing you as their anchor, they are demonstrating absolute and unwavering trust in you. If your cat uses you as a living pillow, it signifies that your presence is synonymous with peace, tranquility, and protection. Even if they simply sleep within arm's reach, the underlying message remains the same: "I can completely relax and let my guard down when I am near you. You are my person, my safe haven." Sign number 4. Licking your skin and hair without any prompting or encouragement from you, they come over and begin methodically licking your hand, your hair, or your chin with their characteristically rough tongue. This is not a game or a playful antic, it is a deep and profound expression of care and affection. This ritual, which is scientifically known as allogrooming, the act of grooming a member of the same species, serves as a powerful social glue in the feline world. It is how mothers care for their young offspring, and how adult cats strengthen the bonds within their established group. A cat cannot verbally express, "I care deeply about you." However, when they lick you, they are effectively saying those very words in their own unique and expressive language. By allowing them to engage in this behavior, you are accepting their care and simultaneously confirming your status as a full and valued member of their family unit. Sign number 5. Presenting gifts. Imagine waking up one morning and discovering a treasured toy mouse, a brightly colored ball, or perhaps even a missing sock, retrieved from the mysterious depths beneath the couch, lying near your bed. While you might respond with a smile or a puzzled expression, for your feline companion, this is an incredibly meaningful act. Consider the wild cat, a skilled hunter, who instinctively brings their captured prey to those they are nurturing or instructing, such as their own vulnerable kittens. In presenting you with their trophies, whether a beloved toy or a crumpled piece of paper, they are acknowledging your place within their territory and their extended family. It is their unique way of communicating, "Here, I acquired this prize. I am generously sharing the most valuable possession I have with you, because you are inextricably part of my life." Consider also the endearing behavior of making biscuits or kneading. You might be comfortably seated in a chair, perhaps experiencing a moment of melancholy, when suddenly, your cat gracefully climbs onto your lap and begins rhythmically pressing their front paws, as if kneading an invisible batch of dough. This instinctive gesture is rooted in their earliest memories, harking back to when they were kittens stimulating the flow of milk from their mother. A cat only indulges in this kneading behavior when they feel utterly secure and content. If they choose to perform this act upon you, it signifies that you are the very source of that primal peace and tranquility. In that precious moment, you embody the essence of home and maternal care. By entrusting you with this vulnerable display, they are bestowing upon you one of the deepest and most profound expressions of affection. Furthermore, observe the subtle gesture of head bunting and rubbing. As they gracefully pass by, they might approach and gently touch your leg, arm, or even your face, not with their side, but specifically with their forehead. This is not merely a casual caress, it is a deliberate act of marking. Cats possess glands located on their forehead, cheeks, and chin, which secrete pheromones, those unique and individual scent markers. When they rub against you, they are quite literally claiming you as theirs, intermingling your scent with their own and creating a shared family aura. It is their invisible, yet undeniably real, signature that silently communicates to other animals, "This cherished individual belongs to my group." And then there is the quiet companionship they offer. They might not purr insistently, demand constant petting, or persistently climb into your lap. Instead, they simply choose to sit nearby. Sometimes they settle comfortably at the opposite end of the sofa, in the doorway, or upon the windowsill, silently observing you. You might be completely absorbed in your own activities, yet they are content to simply be present in the same space. This is perhaps the most mature and deeply peaceful expression of love. True affection does not necessitate constant demands for attention, it simply exists, quietly and profoundly. A cat's ability to remain near you for hours on end, without asking for anything in return, signifies that they perceive you as a safe and integral component of their world. Reflect upon the enthusiastic greeting you receive at the door. You return home after a long and tiring day, your mind perhaps lost in thought. Yet, as soon as the key turns in the lock, they are immediately there to greet you. Sometimes they merely sit and observe, while other times they enthusiastically run up, rub against your legs, and vocalize a welcoming meow. Even if they attempt to feign indifference, you can sense that they were eagerly awaiting your arrival. This is not simply a perfunctory greeting, but rather a cherished ritual of reunion, restoring the sense of completeness to their world. For a cat, your departure and subsequent return are significant events in the rhythm of their life. Your arrival signifies that their world is once again whole and harmonious. Consider, too, the gentle wake-up calls that occur at the same time each morning. You are fast asleep, and suddenly you feel the delicate touch of a paw, a wet nose nudging against your cheek, or simply the warmth of a body nearby. While this might occasionally be perceived as annoying, in reality, it is far more than a mere request for breakfast. Cats are remarkably attuned to their human companions' biorhythms. They possess an innate awareness of when you are feeling stressed or struggling to sleep. When they come to rouse you from your slumber, they are not simply adhering to a predetermined schedule, they are gently bringing you back to reality, checking to ensure that everything is well. They are your personal furry barometer, seamlessly integrated into your inner world. And finally, consider the times they are simply watching from afar. Now and again, you might happen to notice them, their eyes fixed softly upon you. They are often settled at a comfortable distance, perhaps resting on the floor, perched atop a cabinet, or nestled upon the windowsill, and are quite simply watching. Their gaze is invariably calm, remarkably soft, and ever so attentive. This is not an attempt to control, nor is it born of idle curiosity, but rather a silent dialogue, a subtle check-in of sorts. Are you still there? I see you. Is everything all right? They make no attempt to intrude upon your personal space, but merely seek to confirm your continued presence. Should you happen to catch that particular look, the most appropriate response is to simply blink slowly back at them, with deliberate gentleness. You have, in that single silent gesture, just confirmed to them, "Yes, I am here." And I am quite alright too, thank you. The human conception of love is so frequently linked to loud declarations of affection, enthusiastic hugs, and other overtly visible actions. But feline affection is truly an art of silence, intricately woven from almost imperceptible nuances and subtle gestures. They do not speak in words, yet they are undeniably present, breathing peacefully nearby, thoughtfully leaving their gifts, gently waking you in the early mornings, and watching over you from across the room. It is precisely within these very actions that their silent, but no less sincere, "I love you" truly lies, carefully concealed within the everyday moments. Did you happen to recognize your own beloved cat in these descriptions? Please share in the comments below how your cherished pet tells you about their deepest feelings, conveyed entirely without words, spoken only in the uniquely subtle language of cats. Give us a paw up in agreement if you believe that a cat is not merely an animal, but a kindred spirit who simply happens to speak a different, more silent language than we do. Subscribe to our collection of furry secrets, and learn to truly listen to your cat. They are constantly speaking to you, even in the profoundest silence. Until the next time we meet.